Such power! It can't be! You're one of the Royal Knights? I'm just a detective. Nothing more. Okay, it's time to close the books on this one. I'm an investigator, not a fighter. I should have learned some martial arts. Wait! Let me have revenge for my father's death. Yuko! I see. This was your fight as well. Very well. Strike the final blow with your own hand. You deserve that honor. Alright. Cross, please, join me in this. Right. Trash of your ilk hopes to strike me down, to strike down the dazzling rose of perfection that is an honored royal knight. Don't mock me, human. Don't be so conceited. How dare you make light of me? You're not the boss of me. Alright then, round 2. But this time, for Yuko's sake. She may be quick, but hey, we are quicker. Ooh, Fist of Athena! Which is very powerful on him, that's not good. Okay. Mega Kawaterimon is my main hitter, so I'm gonna keep him in as long as I can. King Ruzoel, I need you to stay in the fighting as well, because you are the tripler power, and you got the vaccine power. You need that triple damage. As for Androsmon here, or Lorderbot, you are given the opportunity to heal our friends. Here we go, Mega Kawaterimon. Don't fall down on me. And now, Hornbuster! That's better. Fist of Athena! Oh, and takes out Lorderbot. That ain't good either. But she gets damaged, so that helps. Sweat. Beautiful sweat. Alright, I see how this is. Spiral Masquerade! Has a beatdown. Come on, where are you? DX! 4-5! There we go. Destruction Cannon! Misses! Meteor Falls! Sweat, beautiful sweat! Sweat my left foot. Here goes! Hornbuster! Fire! Go! Atomic Rays! Oh, who's this going for? And there he goes again. Frick. Okay. DX spray. Or DX capsule thingy. Go! Alright, Yuko. Use your chance to hit. And she's going for another Fist of Athena. Who's gonna hit this time? It's going to hit freaking Kawaterimon and knock him out. That ain't good. Okay. Seriously, this is not gonna end well. She keeps this Fist of Athena up. We're as good as gone. Good thing we got a bunch of these capsules. Kind of a waste, but hey, I'll take what I can get. And Mega Kawaterimon is my main ally, so I want him to have the highest possibility of surviving this woman. Are you done? Spiral Masquerade! That's it, hit one of us. Oh, perfect. You just did me well. Atomic Ray! Fire! And more beautiful sweat. But now we get a chance to hit. Weasel! Heaven's Gate! And now, Hornbuster Kawaterimon! Get him, Yuko! Meteor Fall! Fist of Athena! Bye-bye! And beautiful sweat trickles down. Spiral Masquerade! Ooh! A Dark Charge Field! Alright. Quick Healer! Revival Capsule! Hiya! Alright, Riz. Hit him hard! Heaven's Gate! With a triple damage. Sweat. Beautiful sweat. Spiral Masquerade! Barely survived that. Here comes Will-O-Wisp Slash. It's almost over. Motorbot! Want to finish him off? Atomic Ray! It's over! For you. 10,000 experience, 20,000 yen, and one more DX chip. And I think everyone leveled up from that too. Mega Kawatarimon, King Rizoel, Motorbot, Anti-Cute, Leviathan, Lady Virgil, Egbert, Shoryuken, Donald, Cactuar, and Little Mac. Yeah, everyone leveled up from that. Haha, that was so worth it. And now time to end things once and for all. Why would a Digimon like you choose to make an enemy of me? Is this the will of King Drasil? It is because you believe that I am with the humans. If that is so, then what have we been doing? What exactly are the Royal Knights? Why don't you tell me? What were you and Leopardmon planning? It'll feel good to get it all out. Very well, I'll tell you. Leopardmon is... He's using the digital wave from my Paradise Lost plan to fuel the digital wave. He is trying to gain immense power, enough to destroy the human world and the Eaters in one fell swoop. Merging with a human seems to have had only a negative effect on me. What makes you and I so different? Farewell, Crusadermon. No, Misri. This is it. Our final farewell, it seems. You mustn't cry, even if it's sad. I always hated the stupid way you talked. The fakeness of it, the attempts to sound younger, you were ugly and pathetic, in all honesty. Oh my! So unexpected! And how I felt about you, your adorableness? Or should I say, your brazenness, impertinence, gloominess, your lame personality? You make me want to puke. I abhor you! Yuko? Okay, we'd better report back to the agency. I'm sure there's a lot you want to ask me, and we need to discuss our next move. So, are you really Kyoko? If you tasted my coffee, you'd know by now, I expect. What? The Hacho Miso Cream Cheese Wasabi Blend. It's not on the market yet, but it'll be a hit. Why don't you sample it for me, Nokia Shiramine? Gah! Me? It's you, Kyoko, isn't it? Yes, it must be. Kyoko! Thank you. Please, Kyoko! Take the wasabi out! That's what you want to ask her? Ay. Yeah, that's definitely a worthwhile place to save. Ooh. I mean... that's a lot to take in. So Kyoko is a Digimon. We've established that already. it actually kind of explains why her copies are completely asinine, so to speak. But I guess it actually fills in a lot of things. Well, that is if you guys are willing to look back into it. But man, we're only roughly 50 minutes into this. Yeah, roughly 50 minutes into this, and I've got a feeling this is the end of chapter 18 then. A short chapter, probably. But you know, what else are you gonna do? Either way, I'm curious to see what happens next, so, let's proceed onwards. I've got a lot of questions to ask Kyoko. I'm sure you guys have a lot that you're pondering in your heads. So let's see if they're all answered. Oh, whoops. Let's go. Oh, and she's back in her normal form, too. Stop it! Stop it, I said! But to think that you were a Digimon, how long has that been the case? Now is as good a time as any. Let me explain. About how I've been sharing the memories of Kyoko Kiremi. 8 years ago, when the digital world first fell prey to the Eaters, after the Eden Beta, I discovered early on that the cause of the problem lay in another world, one in a neighboring dimension to our own. It was a different sort of digital world, one created by humans. At the same time, in the human world, a detective named Kyoko Kiremi found out about Eden Syndrome. She had been hired by Satoru Kamishiro to look into it and expose illegal activity within his own company. She worked for my father? Yes, and then she was contacted by a whistleblower who wanted to meet with her in secret. She agreed and went alone into cyberspace. However, this was one of Rie Kishibe's traps. She had the burning ambition to hold the real power of Kamishiro, and Satoru Kamishiro accused Kyoko Kiremi. Well, even the evidence was a clever forgery. Donations to politicians, user data. It was just the sort of story that the media was going to be all over. But a trap even bigger than Rie Kishibe's was in the works. Kyoko Kiremi was consumed by an eater. She contracted Eden Syndrome like Rie Kishibe. But she wasn't convinced of the trap by Akemi Sudo until she learned he'd been researching the Eaters, which was only just recently. She probably went ahead with it out of respect for Satoru Kamishiro, in order to protect him from Kishibe's ambitions. Sudo and my father. At the same time, this version of me fell prey to the Eaters and entered Eden through a gap in the wall between the dimensions. But the gap was small. The data mass had to be compressed to the level of Digimon still in training. In that state, I could not engage in any serious activities. I needed some form of host vessel. It was then that I found the body of Kyoko Kiremi, who had lost her mental data. I found that by replacing her mental data with my own, I could take over her body. That was how I was able to move about in the real world. However, replacing someone else's mental functions naturally comes with major risks. And what are those risks? Human bodies are complex. You have to sync the host and the memories to sync with the body. This might have resulted in degeneration for me, as a Digimon. Looking back on it, I think I was destined to find this body, that of Kyoko Kiremi. There was a perfect cinch between her sense of purpose and my duties, without any rejection. I became Kyoko, and Kyoko became me. And what about Crusadermon? Crusadermon fell to this planet as I did. It must have cinched with or synced with Rikishi's body. From your perspective, there must be no difference between Crusadermon's actions and my own. We both ended up using another's body as a host. Cross, had your body been available, I would have used it without hesitation. Do you think less of me for that? No response. Not really. No, I'm flattered you'd pick me. Honestly am. Just the answer I'd expect from you. It would be an honor, though. To think that you've been living as a human. Oh yeah, even Omnimon didn't catch on. There's no way we could have figured it out. It might be selfish to ask you to trust a Digimon you know nothing about, but I'd like to keep working together as we have up until now. As one of the gang, you could say. Oh, knock it off, Kyoko. You got a human body, and you're a Digimon inside? I have no idea what any of that means. And you serve up coffee that was like drinking the river Styx with a big smile on your face the whole time. You actually thought that tasted good? So no, I wasn't totally convinced that you were human. Oh, and Kyoko does not look happy about that. Oh, oh, where is this going? Where is it actually going? I see. So what you're saying is that my creations were lacking. Let me redouble my efforts then. Give me a chance to redeem myself. Yikes! You intend to kill us with coffee? No, that's not it! Kyoko's been trying all along to do something about Eden Syndrome and the Eaters. Don't none of you see that we can't trust her? We can't not trust her? Nokia, wait. Is that a yes or a no? We can't not trust her. We cannot not trust her. The nots cancel each other out, therefore we can't trust her. Is that what you're saying, Kyoko? Or, Nokia? I want to ask something of you, Kyoko. The cause for the appearance of Eaters in the digital world lies with this. And yet, why are you helping us? I must bring my role to fruition. That is all. As for the incident 8 years ago, you were all so young. There was nothing you could have done, was there? But it's still also terrible. Awful things happen to the digital world, and it's all our fault. Would it have been better not to have remembered? No. I don't think that's... It's terrible, but I'm personally glad I remembered. I am too. Even if I could forget the bad things, I wouldn't want to forget what's important. That's right! Agumon and Gabumon, Cross, Yuko and Arata too! The friends we had back then, we can't forget them! They're precious memories! Since remembering my brother, and also Arata as well, we had to go get them, right? Just the answer I'd expect from you two. And moreover, it's a very human answer. The first thing we have to do is put a stop to Leopardmon's plans. Right. Leopardmon will reuse the digital line that was used in the Paradise Lost plan. He's going to fuel it with a massive digital wave. Should Leopardmon acquire enough energy to make a large enough hole in the dimensional wall, he will digivolve into a Digimon with power that far outstrips even that of Examon. If that happens, it'll be checkmate for us. So, no way to continue after that? Well, we better get up in his business. That's where I thought we would put a new spin on the rescue of Yuko Kamishiro plan and put that into action. Really? Where's this going? Last time, we only stopped the digital wave flow. To better control Leopardmon, we need to steal the energy he's already absorbed and weaken him. Is that even possible? We'll make it possible, by making use of the skills of the hackers and also the tamers. Here's the general idea. We set up hacking at each Eden spot, and change the structure of the digital line. so that it doesn't emit digital waves anymore, but rather absorbs them. So then, when Leopardmon connects to the digital line to collect energy, Leopardmon will instead have his energy drained away. Biggest trolling strategy ever. The perfect plan for Yuko the Black-Hearted. So yeah, say hi to the rebels for me, Yuko. This role is for you to play too, Nokia Shiramine. Yeah, good luck, Nokia. Huh? Say what? Me? I think Nokia is perfect for the job too. The Rebels are a unique organization that only Nokia can lead, after all. Plus, I can't go back to being Yugo. No, I don't want to go back to behind him. But what about the hackers like the Saxons and the Chutes? I don't see a way I could bring them all together. No, it's impossible! If you need a must-win plan, then I'm not... That's not like you, Nokia. What have you always said at times like this? Everything will work out. Omnimon. I believe you can do it too, Nokia. Meow! What is this? Suddenly I'm feeling all like I can do it. That's the power of friendship. As most games like to do it, you get a sudden feeling, that sudden urge. You think you're down on your luck, but then someone says, you can do it! We're counting on you! And then you suddenly can do it, and beat the bad guys down. It's one of the most stereotypical tropes in any role-playing game, but it's also one of the best of all time. No doubts about it. It always feels good. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right! I did always say that. But Omnimon, this time is a little different. Huh? It's not that everything will work out. I'll make it work out. Yeah! I have no idea what just happened. Kyoko, Yuko, I get it. It's all good. I'll make it work somehow. Leave it to me. Okay, I'm leaving it to you. Cross, Yuko, and I will hit Leopardmon. His fortress is in the new Metropolitan Building in Roppongi. Okay, so when we're ready, we'll meet you at the new Metropolitan Building. Booyah! Rebels to me! We're just about at the tipping point. The showdown with Leopardmon. Chapter 19. Lion Knight of the Round.